Welcome back to Sussex EVs. This time in part 4 of a short series at the London, Brighton and Geneva Rally, we speak to Phil from the BYD events team. David asked Phil to confirm what BYD's plans are for Britain.
Well, easier said than done, I suppose. So at the moment, we have around 42 dealerships across the UK. Just to kind of put it in perspective, by the end of the year, we're looking for over 80. We currently are selling more vehicles than Tesla, so over 1.3 million vehicles were sold last year.
Worldwide.
Yeah, so and that's what we're trying to do, is just kind of create an affordable car for anyone who likes electric to change over brands or come from combustion or ICE vehicles and find an easy transition into an electric vehicle.
So that 1.2 or so million vehicles, does that include hybrids, or is that?
We don't do hybrids. We have a hybrid coming out, but I won't be able to tell you more about what it is and anything like that because it's being released in September. So it's just EVs at the moment.
So which are your big export markets at the moment? Which ones are you making the most progress in?
So the Seal is very much one of our most popular cars. It's being compared to a Model 3 Tesla, just the way it looks, size, performance. The price, as I say, is either 45,500 or 48,500. The difference is one is two-wheel drive and the 48,500 one is the all-wheel drive. The range is you're looking at 453 for the rear-wheel drive, and then the all-wheel drive is 323, 323. So that is our most popular one, the one that more people want to sit in and test drive. And then we have a fantastic Atto as well, which is like it's kind of small SUV vehicle, quite roomy inside though. And then that one is very popular as well because the range and the price, it's up to £39,500. The range, you're looking at about 260. And then we have a Dolphin, which is a little small runaround. Again, very nice car. A lot of room inside when you get in it. So someone like myself, obviously 6'2", I can sit in that seating position and get in the back in my position and still be comfortable.
So with all the prices you've mentioned, what's going to happen about tariffs in the next month or two?
So that is something that BYD will have to address from China to us. So it's a little bit above my pay grade, but absolutely it's something we'll address. We're here to look for more affordable cars for people, like I said, coming across from combustion or ICE, or even just, as I said, changing brands. So we're trying to keep them as affordable possible. And then depending on what the import costs are, obviously we'll reflect on what our prices are. And that will be across the board, not just ourselves.
It's a really big challenge to set up a completely new dealer network because you've got all the warranty servicing aspects. I don't know how you're going to do that quickly enough, because obviously you'll want to sell lots of cars, but getting good people in time, how are you going to do that?
BYD's been around more than 30 years as an energy company. We've been in UK for just over a year, and so the brand, as you can see, is very popular. A lot of events that we go to want our brand there, and they're really responsive on what we want to do. We're kind of quirky, professional, very outgoing, bubbly, want people to enjoy themselves when they come and see the cars. So we have some fantastic workers that work across like driver and host, who know a lot about the cars. And you'll see, sometimes we'll have music going. We'll have like a nice party atmosphere, not too loud, so it's not like in the clubs or anything like that, but just a nice atmosphere on the stands where everyone's welcome. You know, we're sponsoring the Euros as well, so we've got that theme going further on down the strip, where you can try and beat a professional footballer who's really good. So loads of little things like that attract people, and obviously how we are as event teams, we get a lot of interest, and a lot of our friends want to come and work for us who work on different brands, setting high standards for ourselves, and then we attract really good people.
And what sales model are you going to use? Is it going to be a traditional dealer acting as the retailer? So you're not going down the agency route?
No, so we'll be dealerships. Some of our dealerships are attached to other models and other brands, and then once they've had the go-ahead, then we'll just break off and have our own dealership within that area, which is great.
Part supply, I guess a lot of people will be reluctant to try a brand or buy a car from a brand they've not heard of, but even if they've heard of BYD, they'll know it's very new. They might be worried about part supply.
Do you know, so I've worked quite a lot of brands over the last few years. I find that there's no snobbery with EVs within EV world. So BYD's been around for a couple of years, but everyone's flocking to try them. Everyone wants to know what the new kid on the block is as such, and what gadgets they've got, what's the new technology that's out with these cars, what's so special about these cars. But it could be any car across the world, whereas if you had a combustion or an ICE car, I'm not going there because they haven't got any reputation, so a lot more components can go wrong in an ICE car, whereas obviously in the EV world, if it's not over the airways and something really went wrong, then we would get it into the garage locally with your RSC or the AA or Green Flag, anyone or any other recovery people, to name a few, and that's how it would work out.
What sort of warranty will the BYDs come with, or do they come with?
Yeah, so they go on a 6 years warranty, the car, and 8 years for the battery.
6 years bumper to bumper, 8 years for the high voltage battery. And the high voltage battery warranty, does that include the transmission, the drivetrain, the motor?
I'm not too sure on that one.
And is there a mileage ceiling on the warranty side of things?
It's 150,000 kilometres, which is about, I think its maths is about 93 or 96,000 miles.
Is that for the bumper to bumper bit?
Yeah. Both.
Okay. Oh, both. Right. Okay. Phil from BYD, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much, David. Appreciate that.
Keep us posted on progress.
We will. Thank you very much.
Good luck to BYD in the UK, and a huge thanks to Phil from their events and marketing team. Join us next time when Adam Thurman from EV Body Shops removes the myth about EV batteries after an accident.
There's a misunderstanding that batteries are very delicate, and they're not. It's armour plated. You can damage a battery, but it's rare, very rare.